downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Aaron Sanchez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Kiki Bones heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
And things haven't gone all that smoothly for them here on this homestand. They've won just twice in 5 games. So they're going to be looking to get a little offense going to take some of the pressure off of this pitching staff.
The 0-2 delivery. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Tulowitzki ranging up the middle. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. Time now for Robin Ventura's Chicago White Sox starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what that guy in the 5 spot can do. Now, he's been producing like an MVP candidate lately, driving in over 15 runs in the last 10 ball games.
Ready now, Rusty Red, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Matt, Darryl, he can have that moving strike zone at times. He calls a pretty good game overall, but I know people aren't always sure what he likes.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Pilar. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, they've got one of the best defensive shortstops, actually the best all-around shortstops in the game in Troy Tulowitzki. Very athletic, makes that play in the hole as well as anybody. Kind of reminds me of that guy, Derek Jeter. Can't wait to see him in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
J.J. Watts will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the runner's breaking for third. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Saunders is under it. And that's the third out. White Sox leave 1. White Sox 0. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Big Daddy Kelly will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he had a ton of strikeouts. He'll be looking to duplicate that effort here.
Troy Tulowitzki comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Kevin Pillar will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And a high strike there, 0-1. And Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, I've got to imagine he's going on his own down there at first, because rarely would you see a team trying to put down a bunt and run. But they're going to wind up with runners at first and second after this, so it worked out okay in the end.
Josh Donaldson will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play.
This guy just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers, and they're excellent. 2 hits in yesterday's game to add to it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hammers it to deep right field. Brown ranging back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he is in there. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Jose Bautista comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Oh, and he misses it. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, I got to think that's going to be an unearned run. He looks like he's there in time to make this play. He just squeezes the glove too early or something. I'm not quite sure what happened, but they're going to hit him with an error.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
And he falls behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Belted high and deep into right center. Red going back. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Chris Colabello will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And things have not come as easily for him as they did the last time he took them out. He's already given up more runs in this first inning than he did in his entire last start.
Russell Martin steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
Looking to minimize the damage here, and there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change up there.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. Second inning coming up from Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the White Sox 0. Pee-wee Austin will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing.
Well, he's going through a stretch right now where he's hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, and that's the reason why his season average is so good right now.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You know, obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Into the box now, Antonio Moose. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The average sits at a cool 305 entering play. 5 homers and 21 driven in. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, You can look one spot, and if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled to in there, a base hit.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Shorty Mack.
Shorty Mack will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders, too, so he's dangerous with runners on base.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
There goes the runner. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And they're going to get him at second base on a great throw by Martin.
You may be asking yourself, why did the Blue Jays spend so much money to bring Russell Martin into the fold? Well, here's part of your answer right there. Sure, he's great with the bat, but he's also a rock behind the plate, and he puts this one right on the money to get his guy.
Tulowitzki comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're down 2-0. Devin Travis will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have the highest fielding percentage. They're going to catch it. Makes the pitcher's job a whole lot easier.
Michael Saunders will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike one. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
First offering on its way. Hot shot toward third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from Toronto in just a moment. Coco Brown will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Brown.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Hit high and deep to right center. Pilar racing back to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year, as the White Sox have now made this a 2-1 ball game.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The left fielder, number 30, Kiki Bone.
So striding in, number 30, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Donaldson barehands it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
That may have been one of those situations where you wonder if he's not going to be able to throw him out at first. Maybe that's one where you try and see if that would have gone foul.
So stepping in, number 40, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And with his speed, contact probably means a run right here. So that's got to be his only thought process at the plate.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Back in standing. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact. Sliced hard on the ground. Travis has it. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Yeah, with the runner going on contact right there, this is going to be an RBI ground out as he's in to score and tie this game up.
Into the box, Rico Black batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Tap foul at home plate. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Stepping in now, J.J. Watts sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pilar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Kevin Pilar digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the fastball is right by him as he's first out of the inning.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
First pitch of the at-bat. Josh Donaldson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And after giving up those 2 first-inning runs, he's really been able to settle down, and now that's 6 in a row he's retired.
Jose Bautista stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what a better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan. Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or the whole kit and caboodle, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket.
And he lays off there, 1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
2 out, nobody on. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Shot back up the middle. Red is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Pee-wee Austin is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. A little bouncer. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Digging in, Antonio Moose. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. Two runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
He can afford to be patient here, because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Travis is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
I think another look here will show that this should have been ball 4. And those are the little things that start to pile up if you're not careful. You've got to have a better understanding of the strike zone there.
Standing in now, Shorty Mack, as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Edwin Encarnacion is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Bones ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Number 11 for him on the season, as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Oh, yeah, his first hit of the series here, and he makes it a good one, all right, as this one clears the wall by plenty. And back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, it's about time.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Colabello. Fans don't miss a chance to see your Toronto Blue Jays in action by picking up a Blue Jays Flex Pack. 10 and 15 game packages are available with the added benefits of bonus games, seat upgrades, a Blue Jays bobblehead, and advanced access to postseason tickets. Pick up your Flex Pack today. Blue Jays baseball. It's always game time.